Digits on the beat. Digits on the beat.
Stay tuned to see how I got this look. Okay, starting off with the brows already done, I'm going to prime. So I'm taking my Fix Goldlite, my Dewy Wet n Wild primer. And first I just spray. Now I'm taking that Dewy Wet n Wild primer and I'm just putting it all over my face. Next, I'm taking my Superstay foundation. And I'm just putting that all over my face. And make sure I have enough to spread around. Okay, now, I'm not gonna blend it out. I'm gonna create a canvas for my eyelids, just using concealer. I like Pro Girl concealer for my eyelids. And this is just to make sure that your eyeshadows blend very good. Okay, so now I'm about to take a fluffy blender brush and I'm gonna just blend that all out. And I also blend this under my eye so that the fallout can fall right there. Okay, now I'm about to set that in place with my Mercier translucent powder. Okay, now that everything is blended out and you look like a black and white raccoon, yes, get into it. Now you want to take your favorite eyeshadow palette, or you just can take this specific palette. This is the 35V Stunning Vibes by Morphe. And I just go ahead and grab that transition shade and I apply it in my crease and kind of above my crease as well. Okay, and since my eyes are a little bit smaller, I apply my eyeshadow a little bit different. Okay, taking the next shade, this is a little bit darker. I'm gonna apply that all in my crease. And this is just to deepen up the look. Okay, now that that's blended to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and take a deeper shade. And I'm going to apply that on the outer corner of my eye. And just drag it in to the inner part of my eye. And this is to really give your crease that definition. Okay, now I'm gonna get a blending brush and I'm just gonna start blending everything out. Yes, just keep blending, just keep blending. Okay, now after all that blending, you end up with this. Yes, honey. And I keep my eye open so that I know that I'm not going too much above my little crease. And then it wasn't really dark enough for me. So what I had did was I decided to take that black. I decided to take that risk per se. And I just applied that in my outer corner, dab, dab, and I dragged it into my crease. Okay, now that it's blended out, I love it. And I'm just gonna cut my crease with that Pro Girl concealer again. And I constantly open and close my eyes so that I know that I'm not going too much into my crease, if that makes sense. And I do this little trick. Hold on, we waiting for it. Okay, there we go. And that's just to determine where you would put that, you know, that crease at. Because I have small eyes and my crease isn't that big, so do it again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And when I get the desired look that I like, I just go ahead and blend that concealer out. Again, with that back and forth motion, just making sure that it blends out. I spray my brush with the Fix Plus, and that's a flat concealer brush. And I take that shimmer and I just press it onto the area where I created that cut crease. Sorry. Yes. And the reason why I sprayed it with Fix Plus is because you get a better like color payoff with shimmer payoff. Okay, now I'm just taking that and I'm blending it. Period. Yes. You can tell I was feeling myself. Alrighty, now back with both eyes done. We're about to go ahead and blend out that foundation. Now I know y'all thinking like, girl, that is too orange for you. But trust me, Superstay is the best drugstore foundation. Okay? Alright, now that that's all over my face, I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush or Kazuki brush, and I'm just blend everything, because you know you are left with like brush strokes after spreading it out with your foundation brush, or you can do it with your beauty blender, however you prefer. Now we're about to work on our highlight areas. Now this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I love this. Like, I really love it. Alrighty. Now that we got all them highlight areas highlighted, we gonna go ahead and set our face with that same kabuki, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, I don't know the name. And you just want to set all your foundation in place. That's just how you get that flawless flat look, like poreless. Period. Alright, we done setting the face, and now we're about to blend out all our highlight areas. My favorite part. Okay, now that all of that is blended out, we're gonna go back in with the brush that we used to set our face with the setting powder, and we're gonna get rid of all them harsh concealer lines. Okay, now we're going to take some Mercier setting powder, and we're going to put that all in our highlighted areas. Okay, next we're taking our L.A Pro Concealer. And this is like a dark shade. It's not too dark because I don't really like my contours being dark. I like it really subtle. Okay, now we take an angled brush and we move in circular motions so that you don't create too many harsh lines with your contour. We getting that nose notch, sis, period. Now we taking a fluffy brush and we just knocking off all that setting powder. Okay, and I noticed like my left but your right, my eye wasn't blended too much, so I just went ahead and blended that out really quick. Okay, now just taking a moisturizer from off of our lips. At this moment I was like, girl, but I ain't having no brown lip liner. But watch how I work this magic. Okay, so I'm starting off with a satin lipstick because in the end I'm using a matte lipstick, but I like how, you know, it doesn't make the lips feel dry. And sorry, I didn't notice the name of either of these shades or where they came from. Just use your favorite red lipsticks, okay? Okay, now we starting off with the highlighter. We gotta make sure that skin is glowing. Okay, now it's time to set. Now I drench my face when it's time to set. And now I'm just speed drying a little bit. Yes. Okay, now it's time to accessorize the eyes, as I like to call it. And now you just apply your favorite lashes. I normally don't use tweezers, but I had them long nails on, so I just went with the safe option. Okay, now we just pulling the look together. And boom, that is the finished product. Beautiful, period, poo. Period.